on.
All right, so Ms. Kelsey and I are here to tell you about how to focus the microscope. And take out your notes now, because of course I'm going to expect you to do this in class, and I want you to take some notes as we go over how to focus the microscope. So have that pencil and notebook ready. When you approach the scope, they will generally be out ready for you to use. We have them plugged in here, and then the cord is wrapped around the gas valves just so that if you walk by it, you're less likely to drag the scope onto the floor. We don't unplug every time we use them because we don't want to fray these wires, and if we have 100 people touching them every day, they end up getting tired. When you come to your scope, the light should be off already. The reason for that is that the bulb can get pretty hot, and there's no reason to let it burn out just because it's sitting there by itself. When I approach the scope, also, generally the stage should be at its lowest position. So I can move the stage by turning the coarse focus knob. I want it at its lowest spot. And the shortest objective, so the shortest of these, should be pointing down towards where the slide will go. I'm going to take the slide that I brought for this demonstration, and I want to put it into the clip. Now these are the clips, and the clips, they don't, the slide doesn't actually go underneath anything. It's just that the clip holds the very corner of it gently, and that allows for us to adjust the position of the slide really nicely. Okay. So the first thing is I am going to turn on the light, and with my naked eye, I'm going to look at my slide, not looking through the eyepiece, but I'm going to look at the slide from the side, and I have this, I like to call these the Etch-a-Sketch knobs. Ms. Kelsey, what do you call these?
The orientation knobs.
The orientation knobs. They work like an Etch-a-Sketch, like you roll one of them and it goes up and down, and you roll the other one, it goes left and right. So with my naked eye, I'm going to make sure that the specimen I'm interested in seeing has light passing through it. And the reason I say that is because sometimes I come over and a student says, I can't see anything, but they have like the light going through, this white label, which is not going to work out so well. Okay, so the orientation knobs have put the specimen right under the light. And then I'm going to look in. I'm also going to check that these objectives are actually clicked into place. If they're off just by a notch, no light will pass through. It'll be sort of a fail. So I'm going to look in, and I'm going to start by moving my coarse adjustment knob just very slowly until I see something come into view. Sometimes it just starts out by looking kind of like a smear of a color, and then as I do it, gradually I get better resolution. Okay, and I can see it, and it's just off center. And I want to center it when I'm focusing it on this first level. So I'm going to change the orientation, the Etch-a-Sketch knobs, to put it right into the middle. You will see a black line, and that's part of the eyepiece. That's just a pointer. You can turn it, and the black line points with the eyepiece. That's just to help you point something out to your lab partner. And then I can adjust the fine focus knob if I need to get it into better resolution. Often when you're in the lowest objective, this is too fine a focus to need it for that low power objective. Okay, so I think I'm pretty good. When I want to stop, I'm going to stop what I'm doing. We say stop, drop, and roll. So I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to drop the stage all the way. That's to avoid getting the slide up against the lens. I'm going to roll the shortest objective so that it's pointing towards the slide. It's already that way now. Take the clip off, slide the slide out of place, and turn the light off. We should be all set. Anything to add, Ms. Kelsey?
Woohoo, that was fantastic.
Great. Woohoo.